Amarijasz, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a story time slash, I don't even know, story time basically about my natural hair journey, tips on going natural, and any advice for those that are transitioning into natural hair. Okay, boom! So if you're interested in that, I'm sorry, crazy. If you're interested, keep watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, thank you very much. I don't even know where to start. I don't even know where to start. I think I'll start from the beginning. I know people all be like, I know where to start, but I really don't. Okay, so basically, I started going natural when I was in the 7th grade, which was 2015. I was 13 years old. I was in middle school. And the reason that I went natural was because of my mom. She actually was the first person to go natural in my family. Before that, I was always wearing perm. Wanted my hair to be as straight up as possible. I never really had braids. I didn't really have braids until after I went natural, but it was just mainly just perms and wanted my hair to be as straight as possible. And that came from going to an all-white school and being there, feeling insecure about my natural hair and not seeing anybody else like me who was embracing their natural curls. So yeah, so 7th grade, my mom goes natural first, and then I was just like, you know what, why don't I go natural? And I just went natural, and I've been natural ever since 2015, which is 6, 7, 8 something years ago. So yeah, and so the beginning process was crazy. It was a my whole natural thing is like a freaking roller coaster. Like, it really was a roller coaster process, and I barely have any pictures from like the beginning stages. I have some towards like when I was like getting comfortable and kind of understood and feel like I mastered natural hair, but that was later on. But anyway, so the beginning process was it was kind of like it was a little bit hard, because you, like, the last time I was natural was when I was 3 or 4 years old. So before that, I didn't really, a lot of things actually, but I don't even care about it. But yeah, so 7th grade, go natural. I'm in middle school, and then I just really started just experimenting with products. I was like, during that time, during the 2015 2016 time, YouTube was booming with natural hair. So during that time, I was always just constantly looking at YouTube videos. I had, oh, so sweet, I had a whole notebook filled with like tips and tricks, product videos, products you should use, products I wanted to try. And then during that time, I also had well, not even during that time, that was a little bit like 9th, 10th grade, so I'll talk about it later. Yeah, so in the beginning, I would just do twist outs, and my favorite hairstyle that I used to wear to death was the high puff. I would always wear the high puff because I feel like that was best for my hair that was transitioning, because I couldn't, I mean, yeah, I could do twist outs, but they wouldn't be as defined. They would be that little stringly end. It would just be bad. And in the beginning process of me like being natural, I feel like a lot of the time I was just like so scared to let go of the, like, to do the big chop. Like, on the natural hair community in YouTube, all I would see is just like all the girls cutting their hair, starting from scratch, and then going up like that. And during that time, I really did want to do it, but I did not have the balls to do that for real. And I really was trying to do the whole like just let my hair grow out and then cut out the ends when it gets little. But that's no, it's better to just cut it off instead of keep dealing with that. But yeah, so I think I was transitioning for about 6 to 7 months, probably at the latest, and I was using products like Edan, Cantu, and the YouTubers that I was watching was I Love My Babe, that Hazel Goddess, I love her, Napatrol, a whole bunch of other people, a lot of people. I was watching a lot of people. I was watching a lot of like wash day routines, because I wanted to establish my own wash day routine. And during that time, it was just like during that time I would spend like a whole hour washing my hair, and then I was learning about the hair densities and the LCO method. It was just natural hair. Learning about natural hair, it's just so fun. I feel like it just makes it. But anyway, so yeah, so that was that. I was learning about that. I was following natural hair pages on Instagram, and yeah, it was just a lot of learning. And then during that process, in the beginning process, when I first went natural, I think my whole thing was just about getting curly hair. And then once you learn about like the different curl patterns, you learn about 2B, 2C, 3A, 3B, 3C, 4A, 4B, 4C, right? So during that process, it's like it was still a little bit of the, I don't even know, insecurity, I guess, coming through with wanting to like praying that when I get my curls come in, that it was going to be like a looser curl pattern, because of course, you know, the world we live in. And yeah, So it's like, I can't wait for my hair to be curly, 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 curly. And during like the transition period, like my hair would not curly. It was just like a little stringy little thing. It was coming in eventually, but it was just like, I feel like once you do that, your hair is just like changing a lot, going from completely chemical to completely natural. And it took a minute for it to finally be where it is today, healthy, curly, defined, and just beautiful. Anyway, so let's get past that. So anyway, so as I was going through the natural hair community, learning about natural hairs, taking care of my hair, and just learning how to take care of my hair without doing the weave, without doing any of those shit, just learning how to do my own hair, period. So yeah, so during that time, like I said, high puffs, favorite hairstyle, all I really did, high puffs and bantu knots. Oh, I forgot, and pixie rod sets, or not perm, pixie rod, I think perm rod sets. I would love the perm rod set. The perm rod set was cute. I would do bantu knots a lot, because bantu knots was also good, I feel like, for transitioning hair. And yeah, that's really what I was doing. And then I would do like little protective styles, like, you know, little crown braids. I would do those a lot. And then I think I had braids like one time, if I even did, I don't even remember, but yeah, I think I had braids like one time. So then we get into 8th grade, still with the same thing, had braids one time, I think, and just continuing with the bantu knots, with the things and that. And I think it was 8th grade, I think, I don't know if it was 8th grade. I think it was 8th grade or 9th grade. One of those 2 years that I really decided just to cut my hair. Like, I just was like, I don't know. I just didn't like the look of like the little stringy thing. I didn't care about holding on to the dead hair anymore. I didn't care about still looking like I had hair, or being afraid of being bald head or whatever. I just was done. I just didn't care no more. So I just cut it off. And once I cut it off, it was like, wow. Like, I saw my real hair. Like, saw like my real hair, my real texture, and started to see my curls. But even then, I think a lot of stuff with the YouTube, it makes it as soon as you cut, your ends are gonna be boom, curls gonna come sprouting. That wasn't that. Like, even when you cut it, it still was a transition to get it finally to healthy, you know. So I cut it, and it was so short. It was so short. I didn't even think I realized how short it was, but of course I had shrinkage, so I didn't even consider it different. Anyway, so it was really short. It was really short. It was a little cute afro. And during then, that's when I could start doing twist outs. That's when I could start doing twist outs and doing braid out. Braid out always was horrible for me. Braid out, I feel like, personally, braid out don't look good until you completely natural. Like, twist out, 3-cent twist, bantu knot, perm rod sets, those are good for transitioning hairstyles. But I feel like braid outs, no. I feel like braid outs do not look good until you completely done. You know, and it took me a while to finally master braid outs. And also, wash and go. Wait on a wash and go until your hair completely natural. I feel like, too. Don't do the wash and go until your hair completely natural, completely defined. But anyways, so after that, I was keep doing the same hairstyles. And I think in 9th grade, I didn't get no weave that whole year. I had no weave, no bundles, no nothing. I just wanted to just continue to take care of the hair. And of course, I was filled with so much self-love, and I just really loved myself and cared about myself. It was just, my hair was just on point. My hair always smelled good. My hair was always healthy, always defined, always everything. It was just amazing during that 9th grade, 10th grade year. And during that time, I feel like when my hair was completely natural. So I guess it took about two years for it to be completely natural. And that's when I would do hairstyles like wash and goes, and they would be beautiful. And I would do other styles from like Instagram pages that I would find, or on YouTube, like little mohawk style, little bantu knot crown. Like, it was just a lot of styles, and I just really loved doing my hair during that time. And during that time, I also had created with my best friend. She had an Instagram page called Essence of Curls that was centered around like natural, and she ended up giving that page to me. So on top of that, I had an Instagram page centered around natural, and I always post pictures and bring awareness to natural. So that was just a really good era, and I would always like find tips and create little content. It was just amazing. That was just a good time with the natural hair. So as we get to 11th and 12th grade, I feel like at that time I became a little bit, not cocky, but a little bit. I didn't really give as much time to my hair. 11th grade, 12th grade, I think I would just like always just doing like slick backs all the time, doing slick backs and doing headband wraps, just a lot of low maintenance hairstyle, because at that time I I felt like I knew what I was doing, and I felt like I no longer had to do those things. Like, it's like I got to that point where my hair was healthy, where my hair was this and this. Like, I didn't have to struggle or hustle to get to that point where it's like I was already there, so I didn't really feel the need to continue to do the 10-step whatever thing, or do the LCO method, or do, it's like everything kind of just got simplified, and that was good because I do feel like I was doing a bit much in before, so it was nice to get simplified. But I feel like eventually it just got even lower. Like, they at first it was like up here, then it just got me, and then it just got to just basically slip back every single day, and that don't help your hair either. Pressing your hair down all the time. And I think maybe, I don't even think I did any twist out for real. I don't remember doing twist out. Then it was still the little high pub. I was still doing high pub. Then I was doing a lot of twists. That living girl era, I was doing a lot of twists. I love twists. I still love twists to the day. It's beautiful, low maintenance, look good. You can go out, and it's just a really easy and healthy hairstyle. I feel like I did the braids a lot in 11th grade too, and then 12th grade was just completely just, I think 12th grade I was really just done doing my hair. I was just done. I didn't really feel like doing it all the time. So maybe skipping some wash days, skipping some stuff. I just was just tired. I was just tired. Just like doing that chair, people don't realize that doing that chair, it is a lot. Taking care of your natural hair and doing it, make sure it's up to par and it's healthy, and moisturizing it, wash your hair every Sunday, and styling it is a lot. It is a lot to upkeep natural hair. I'm not gonna lie to you, and it is high maintenance. I do understand why folks just want to do a little weave, damage their scalp, burn their head, just to have a quick little hairdo. And I do understand with the weave. And I also think in 11th grade, that's when I was starting wearing braids a little bit more frequently. Oh, I forgot to say about the little era. So 11th grade was also the era of experimentation. And I feel like I got my hair to a certain point where it got strong, where it could handle it. So I was dyeing my hair a lot. I think I dyed my hair like 3-4 times. I dyed it honey blonde. I dyed it burgundy. Dyed it honey blonde again. Dyed it black. Dyed it blonde again. Like, it was just, I was just doing a lot with my hair during that time. So yeah, so that was that. And then had the braids. So 12th grade come around, I think I had braids again. First week of school had braids. And then 12th grade was actually the first year that I really got into wearing actual like extensions, bundles, frontal wigs, sewing, stuff like that. So yeah, and also at that time, same thing, twist and braid. But I think it was more just like slip back, and weave wasn't until later on. Wasn't until 2020 when I got a little back to school little thing, so I had that. So that was cute. I didn't good thing I didn't have to pay them. Anyway, that was beside the point. So anyway, so yeah, keep with the twist, braid. Still up keeping my Insta curls page. And then as we move into senior year, same thing, more braids, but I don't think it wasn't much braid. I think that I was really just done. Senior, I think I was just done. I was stressed during that time. I had a lot of stuff going on. I was just done. It was just either braid or slip back, to be honest. So after that, I graduated high school, moved off high school, and that's where I feel like the natural hair put on the back end. Like, at that point, after I graduated high school, I don't think I did any like natural hairstyle. You see this little style here? This is a little cute, right? I don't think I did any like little styles like this ever. I think I was just done at that point. Like, I got the weave bug, excuse me. I got the weave bug, and I would just throw with the weave. Like, I was just done basically with the natural hair. Like, I would wash my hair for Sunday, put a little product in, put it down, braid it down, slap that wig on top. Like, it was just so much. You know, at the time I was working a full-time job, getting into college. It was just a lot of things on my life, and I just didn't have the time that natural hair requires, to be honest. So yeah, I was just doing with the weave every single day. I think it was just headband wig. I love headband wig. I cannot deny. I love headband wig. So I was doing headband wig. I had a wig like a little frontal, but I didn't have to glue it down because it was so melted. It was so good. I didn't have to melt it down. Anyway. So yeah, so I was wearing that all the time. I was wearing braids a lot, having a different style of braids, different color braids. I think I did dye my hair a few times during that time, and if I wasn't doing anything, my hair was in a slip back ponytail. And yeah, so during that time I wasn't wearing any type of unique styles or doing twists or doing anything like that. I think I did twist maybe 1 or 2 times, and that was that. So excuse me, as we move towards later on, so we keep with the same braid, weave, headband wig. We go to, sorry, my bad. Okay, we go to I guess we could go to the now era. So the now era, it still is like that, but I'm trying to get away from it, you know. But I think also was the reason why I experimented with the weave and stuff, because I felt like I always wanted to do that. Like, I always wanted to wear weave and wear different hairstyles, and if I wanted to wear a mullet today, or wear half shade hairdo, or wear pink hair, I could do that, you know. Oh, I forgot this today. I did dye my hair pink as well. So it's like, I was like, okay, I built my hair up. I built my hair up from the foundation. It's good, it's healthy, it's curly, it's not damaged, it's not any of that. And I feel like I deserve to be able to do these things. So I then got a sew-in. My first time ever getting a sew-in. It was a basic traditional sew-in, cause I love sewing. So anyway, so I got a sew-in. That lasted for like 2 to 3 months. And that was, I really like sew-in, I cannot deny. Even though it did give me heat damage and burn. Basically my whole hair was so loose and heat damage. I love sewing. I love sewing. It was so much better than the wigs. You could just slap that thing on, you done. And I mean, you don't have to slap nothing. I mean, you have to do your hair, but it looks so natural, so pretty, so cute. I really like the sewing, and I still like sewing to this day. And I think I probably would get sewing eventually. But yeah, and then yeah, like I said, I dyed my hair pink, and I think that was it until today. So today my thing is just trying to wear my hair more, that is my goal for 2022, is to wear my natural hair more and stop depending on these headband wigs, because they're gonna leave you bald and with no edges. As y'all see, I still got some edges, period. Still got a little bit of edges right into my hair, but I still got edges, and I did a little style today. But yeah, so just trying to wear my hair natural more, and get away from the wigs, and have it be like maybe wear a wig once a month. If that's too much, wear a wig once a month. Get braids once or twice out of the year, and just keep it really simple and spend a majority of the time wearing my natural hair. So that's my natural hair journey. So now we're going to move into tips on natural hair and advice that I would give to anyone that is transitioning. So tips on natural hair, I would say reasonably, you don't need all them products. And I know everybody say, like, if you go deep down dive into the natural hair YouTube community, they try to this new product, the new product. Forget the new product. Do what work for you. Do what work for you and what work for your head. Because me, I when I first get in that chair, I was going for, okay, every time I did product, every time I did, and I would just grab whatever that somebody else said and think it's gonna do. You know, at first it was a flat seed, then it was aloe vera, then it was did always some new thing that they're trying to get you to do. I feel like try, but do what work for your head. And yeah, what else I want to say? Oh yeah, so also that I want to mention, because like me, I tried the Shea Moisture, what they call it? Yeah, the Shea Moisture Curl Enhancer Smooth. That used to be the product. Everybody used to talk about that product. But yeah, so I used to use that. I mean, I never used it. I bought it, and I was thinking, oh, it's finna do this, finna do that. I use it. No, because it's not meant for my hair, so I feel like they're more for mixed girls. So anyways, I would say just stick to water, oil, and some type of curling hair, smoothing, twisting, whatever. You don't need 1,500 products that they try to make you think you need. Let it try to be like, oh, you don't need it, you don't need. No. I say oil and the thing. That's all I use. All I use is oil and the little curl, what they call it? Cantu, the Cantu, I don't even know, curling enhancing, whatever they call it, curl something. Curling smoothie, whatever. That's what I use. That's all that I use. The oil and that. And my favorite brands, even though I said that my favorite brands for shampoo and conditioner would be the what they call it? Would it be the Shea Moisture with the Jamaican Black Castor Oil line? Chef's Kiss. That thing was amazing, and the mask was amazing. I also recommend apple cider vinegar rinse. That is amazing. It really will get your hair out clean, as squeaky, and clean it the way that a regular shampoo will not be able to do. And yeah, I do that once a month. Also recommend a protein treatment just to get all that stuff back into your hair. And I love twists. Like I said before, I love twists. I think they're amazing. And also you can do a 2-style. It could just be one just a twist and then one just those. I don't really recommend braid outs. I don't like braid outs. I like individual, just run individual braids, but that's it. I do recommend perm rod sets. For shampoo, the shampoo that I use that I really like, I know y'all may think cheap little product, but I like it, is a VO5. VO5. And also want to mention, you don't got to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on these name brand company make you think you got. No. Oh, my favorite gel, I know this get hate with that paraben. I would recommend I recommend Eco Style, the green one. But I know Eco Style may be different for certain people's hairs and whatever, so that is to each his own that department. I know some people like to use the Extreme Gel, whatever the company called Extreme Gel. Some people like to use that, and then but I don't use that. I use Eco Style, and sometimes I use Got to Be Glue, but you don't really want to use no glue on your edge constantly, and you're trying to get away from that edges crap anyway. So yeah, that's that. And I don't understand the co-wash. Girl, I feel like shampoo and condition your hair. Shampoo, condition, and decondition. And you can decondition with an actual deconditioner, or you could use your own decondition and do the same. Just put it in your hair, put it in section discs. Oh, also one thing that I would recommend for anybody that's first coming out natural would be to wash your hair in like 4 sections. Like now I don't feel like I need to do that anymore. I feel like I got my hair to where I need to be, but in the beginning I would recommend washing your hair in like 4 sections, like wash. I feel like you get the best results, and your hair does feel amazing, squeaky and clean, getting all the junk that you've been putting in your hair throughout the week. Oh, and another thing that I want to mention is try not to style your hair every day. I used to do that. Like every day I would just new hairstyle. I feel like honestly one hairstyle a week and refresh it maybe on a Wednesday or whatever. Refresh it, do the hairstyle again, but one hairstyle a week. Cause yeah, you don't need to constantly have your hair in your head, your hand in your head. So yeah, trying to think of any other advice that I would give. Love your thing. Love your curl pattern. Don't try to be with the, oh, I gotta want to try to do this, or my curl pattern is changing, or being so obsessive about it, because I feel like that's just another form of internalized racism, trying to get a certain type of texture and the looser curl, whatever. No. Love your hair is 4C. Love that 4C. There's things you can do. You can, in my opinion, I feel like you can do every hairstyle. I know some girls that be, I can't do the hairstyle because of my curl pattern, or I can't do a wash and go because you can. You can do every single style. You just gotta find a way that it works for you and is best for your hair, and try to steer away from watching YouTubers who may have 3C hair, 3A hair, and you're nothing at your hair type. You know, stick to people that are your own thing, or just try it for yourself and see how it works for you, and then move forward through there. You know, so that's what I would say. You do need a faxi. You do need a good detangling brush. I forgot what it's called. Vitamin brush from Cantu. That's the best brush. And like I said, Jamaican black castor oil, the one with a little droplet, that was the best oil. And hair ties by pins. They say the satin bonnet. I don't use that, but that's just me, because I don't like wearing anything on my head to bed. I just like my hair to be free, but that's just me. But I recommend bonnets, but I know people don't like. I don't even care about that. So I think that's basically it. That's all my tips and advice for those who are trying to enter the natural community or want to transition. Also, be kind and be patient with your hair. You know, this is a really big transition for your hair, from going to completely chemically processed and heat damaged to trying to be completely natural and healthy and free. And it's not going to be an overnight success or 2 month success or even a 3 month success. I told you it took me 2 years, even longer than that. I think 3 years to finally get my hair to where it's beautiful and where it's healthy and where it's flourishing. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, be patient with your hair and be kind. And the texture that you may see, you may start off with 3C, and as you progress, it may go to 4B, and that's perfectly fine. Or you may start this and it may go here, and that's perfectly fine. So yeah, and stay away from the videos about my hair texture change crap. That's again another form of internalized racism. So yeah. Yeah, so basically that was it. That was my video about my natural hair journey. Any tips I have for you guys, if you guys want to see more videos pertaining to natural hair tips and tricks, or any product reviews, or the way that I do my wash day, actually I do have that video already on my channel, so you can go ahead and watch that. Or if you want to see me do a deep condition, or me doing a hot oil treatment, which I love hot oil treatment, and yeah, just comment down below. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.